All right. What is going on, everybody? Let me know if I'm sounding all right. Just trying out a new setup here, so. Okay. I think we're good. Just quick, one more check. But yeah, okay, welcome on in, everybody. Sorry, I just had to make sure all the sound was good and whatnot. We are back. Hope you guys like the new intro thing I got there. Sorry, it took me a minute. I just had to do a few things before I hopped in here, but we are doing our toughest challenge yet, and that is recreating, or sorry, retooling, rebuilding, tearing it all down, whatever, of the Sacramento Kings. Now, I did this earlier in the year, and I think it's time again because, God, just thinking about this team's future really, really sucks. But what I do want to check something first. I don't know how many of you guys know about this, but the 2K share, I'm really only just finding out about this, which is kind of crazy. But if we go over to my NBA here, 2K share scenarios, and if we look up lottery, we just look for a lottery one, post lottery, we just load up in there. Hold on, let me see what happened here. Who won the championship? Regular season awards. I guess we'll never know. Oh, hold on. NBA history. Season awards, league leaders, past champions. Knicks won 4-1, I guess, in the finals. And now, hold on, we are going to control the Kings. Post lottery, which means we should have the 7th pick. Yep. 7th pick with this roster. That's a whole lot of fun. Shout out that guy for giving me the setup. I didn't want to do all that by myself. But yeah, as we can see, very old team, very mid team, not a lot of young talent you're really excited about. I know Maxime Renaud was pretty good. Like, that's a pretty solid rookie season. But again, he's already 23. And Patrick Baldwin's another one of their young guys who's nothing crazy. I know he can shoot. I love his release, but that's about all he's got. And I mean, I guess Nick Clifford, I saw some flashes, but it's not like you have a guy who's gonna go out there and you can be confident to build around. Keegan Murray even lost his 3-point shot, so I don't know what's going on here. It's gonna be interesting. We got Doug Christie as our coach. I think he's got to go. I think we need a complete turnaround. I'll take anybody. Really, I want I know these guys aren't real, but maybe Jacob Underwood would be... Wait, what? Yeah, maybe Jacob Underwood would be cool. We're gonna sign a real doctor. And yeah, okay. We have our chance to get someone who won't end up being a bust this season, so we gotta do that. I don't know who's gonna fall. Obviously the top 4 guys, if any of them are on the board, we're gonna take them, but they won't be. And then I do like Acuff. I think he can be decent. Same with Mikael Brown. Even Kingston Flemings. I think we probably go point guard or pick up Keaton Wagler. Someone like that. Let's see here. Wizards take Cam Boozer. That's crazy. And Jazz take AJ, which means the Pacers trade for the 3rd pick. Shit. So they get Darren Peterson. Okay. Bulls get Isaiah Evans. Chris Sinak falls to the Clippers. Darius Acuff goes to the Nets. So Caleb Wilson's on the board. Do we want to go and get him? I mean, it feels obvious, but I like his upside too. I think we go Keaton Wagler here. I know that might come back to be stupid, but I want to take a chance. And then what pick we got here? 2nd round pick. I'm gonna take Christian Anderson. We have another pick, okay, which isn't really gonna do much for me. Let's just trade it for a future one. Let's come out of the draft with 2 guys, point guard and a shooting guard, which is nice. Of course, Zach LaVine picked up that money. We're gonna bring Devin Carter back. We're not gonna extend either of those guys, and we're broke. So we got decisions to make. I think the first move we look to make is sell Sabonis now, because I don't think he's gonna be getting any better. And if we could bring in something to be excited about, that would be very cool. It's messy. Quickly, De'Aaron Fox. Well, this doesn't really make a lot of sense. Here. Look at the team intel. See who's got some money. Nobody's got money. I guess the Hornets, kinda. Is there a guy we want from the Hornets, maybe? Okay, young guy from the Hornets that... Like, they'd be stupid to give up Knipple. Even Brandon Miller, too, but... The Hornets would require 25 mil more than allowed, and you give us Grant Williams. Brandon Miller would be a sick piece, but we have to throw in somebody like a Devin Carter. Makes too much money again, so we gotta throw in someone else's money. Like this guy. We'll give you a 20-30 pick. Okay, maybe not. But we can make something work here with Sabonis and Carter. We'll just have to see, like, Edgecombe. Yeah, the money's just tight right now, I guess, for most teams. I'd even take on, like, Koulibaly, maybe. We give up Koulibaly and we throw in, okay, Devin Carter and DeAndre Hunter could get us Koulibaly, which is something. This dude's still only 21. Devin Carter's 24. We drafted another guy for a point guard. I don't really see him working out. We get up DeAndre Hunter's money, but they're not even gonna say yes, so that we might have to throw in some seconds. I throw in a very future first in a second. Okay. We brought in Bilal Koulibaly to be our new guy. We just got off DeAndre Hunter's money too, which is very nice. Now the next thing we want to do is look to move probably Zach LaVine. It's going to be damn near impossible to get off of his money, but the Bulls could buy him back and we just get a pick out of it. That's insane. I don't think they do that, but I think we might do that, you know. We get a Knicks pick, swap best with Nets. So swap the better of the Nets or the Knicks. And no Clowney. Maybe. Let's see who else is on the board. I don't know. There's really not a lot. We take on Patrick Williams' money, we get a first, and they just get an expiring. Like maybe that's the move. If we can get a pick out of it, I think we gotta do that. Yeah, we still have some bonus too. DeRozan's only on a 1 year. Like, I'm not panicking to trade him away, and I don't think we're gonna get a lot of good value in return for him. We could get John Morant, which is like, why wouldn't you do that? But I don't know if he really fits our timeline, so I'm not gonna make that move just yet. Get OG. He's never very good in 2K, unfortunately. Herb Jones and Jordan Poole, no. We take on Fred VanVleet's money. And we get a pick. That is interesting. We get Jared McCain and Caruso, but we also got to give up the other guy there. I think we do this. Make sure we're taking on Fred VanVleet's money, but we get a pick out of it. Maybe they just want to try. Maybe I could use DeRozan as another shot maker. So let's see. I could see that maybe happening. Okay. Made a lot of moves. I think this might be the last move, and then we just keep going. Yeah, there's not a whole lot I like here. Maybe we just wait a little bit to flip them. We still don't really have any money. We gotta fill out the rotation, so I'm gonna go out and got Bones Island too much in these videos. Try to steal Ryan Nemhard. No. I'm gonna grab Lonzo Ball and Landry Shamet. We can't really get Keon Ellis, so we try to get Abaji. They matched that? Why would they match that? Okay, so now we're stuck with like not the greatest of the bunch left. Aaron Wiggins, welcome to the team. What do we do here? We trade for Kendrick Williams. Or sorry, did we sign him? Zach Collins was a king, right? Well, he was never a king, but I'd take him as a king, I suppose, and then we just leave a roster spot open, maybe. For Kenyon Martin, he gets a minimum too. You don't want to accept it? Oh wait, we have too many players, hold on. Now can we flip Sabonis? Hold on. So now there's some different stuff going on in the league. Fox, Green, Jeremy Grant. I'll wait till the deadline, I guess. I guess Sabonis drops. Oh, hold on. Just want to make sure I'm still good here. I guess Sabonis drops. Yeah, sorry about this. Hold on. Oh. Yeah, I think we're good. Sorry, it showed my OBS disconnected. Okay, Nick Clifford jumps. Dylan Carwell jumps. Patrick Williams got better. Let's go. Maybe he'll be like actually usable, so we gotta hope. This team is a dumpster fire. Let's see, can we get anybody for our like worst player? Like, does anyone want Lonzo? Can anyone just give me a pick? Yeah. We gotta give up Lonzo Ball. Okay, there we go. We're gonna pull up the 2027 class. LeBron go retire, bro? No. Okay. This is a disgusting starting lineup. So we can see we got Fred VanVleet, Malik Monk, Coulibaly, Murray, Sabonis. Ray Dodd, Nick Clifford, Cartwell, Wiggins. Yeah, it's kind of awful, but I want to get some of these guys some minutes. Like those two should start. Let's see what they can do. We lost by like 60 first game. Okay. Keaton Wagler though, 20 points, 11 assists for our other guy there. This is gonna be an interesting season. Zibrado already hurt. Okay, that sucks. Hold on, I gotta see how to change this. Let's see if I can actually figure this out, because this was annoying me the other day. Okay, hold on. Go to settings. Team. Lineup. Locate team section league. Okay. Lineup automation. Ensure that they're all set to manual. When enabled, the CPU will automatically adjust. We don't like it. No, we don't want that. Are all these off? So if we flip it all on and then off again, does that fix it? Let's see. We are awful. Kind of what I was expecting. Has no one got hurt? Or am I just not getting the notifications now? I don't think I'm getting the notifications anymore. Hold on. Okay, whatever. We're gonna deal with it. We'll just check their games played at the end of the season. It's not the end of the world. We got Harden for Sabonis here. And they throw in Jalen Tyson. I'm not sold on that. Sengun. No, we're not getting another Sabonis on the team. Come on. What would be crazy? I would love to see that with like one of them running point guard. Like honestly, I'd probably have Sabonis running the point guard. Like just a super tall team. I know they'd get fried, but it would just be something cool to see. Like maybe that is the meta. We're awful, but we have our pick, right? Right, we have our pick. We do. We have our 2027 first, and we have a few other picks too. So in theory, we should be just fine. But I think Maxime right now has to start starting soon, so is he actually starting right now? No, we got Keegan Murray starting, who's just not good. I don't know. Koulibaly's been actually pretty solid for us, I'm not gonna lie. Malik Monk's putting up like 20 a game. Yeah, that's how you know we're bad. And Fred VanVleet is unplayable. But Sabonis ain't even playing too bad. Okay, never mind. He wants a trade, but he's actually 2 steals a night. Damn. Only played 5 games for us. Keaton Wagler, 14 points, 40%, 7 games. Yeah, we gotta do something here. Like, I want to lean way more to the young guys here. Because the other guys aren't doing shit. Like, at least let's see if we can build something here. We got, like, what pieces we got if they're actually going to be something nice. Keegan Murray just got hurt too, so he'll be going in the off season. I also wanted to see if when I put Patrick Williams to a small forward, he goes up. He does. He's a 79, which means he'll have some value when we go to trade him in like a week. Please don't tell me he just got hurt. No, he's just ice cold. Jared McCain offer on the board. He just doesn't do the playmaking enough for me. I don't think he's a point guard. Like he's a good shot maker, very good player. I'm like, don't get me wrong, but I just don't think he really has the point guard instincts, and I think he's gonna be just as good as Jared McCain. So I don't see that happening. But we're at the deadline here. What I want to do, let's look to flip Mr. Patrick Williams. You're 79 overall, man. You're not even horrible. Let's see what we can get for you. We get James Harden. Don't love that. Get Max Strus. Yeah, I don't love that either. No one wants to give us anyone actually like interesting. Not really. Unless we want to take on Aaron Naismith, but I think he's got a little extension kicking in too. Yeah, 19 and $20 million, and he's barely playing over there. At that point, I'd rather just keep like Obi Toppin maybe, but I don't know. I guess we're just gonna keep him. He's on a very bad contract. But Sabonis is going right now. I don't have any more patience. He really sold his stock last season though. Like he only played 19 games. He's been pretty healthy before that, and actually been a solid enough player. Like okay, 40% from three is crazy, but was he shooting them? Kinda was. Cause he's been an all-star a couple times. No good player, but so no Bobby Portis and Miles Turner, Jimmy Butler. We don't really need Jimmy Butler, but I think he's expiring, so it's like we're just getting off his money. Yeah, we could do this and just get off Sabonis. Or we could see if we could get a young guy. Like I really don't want Yang Hansen. I don't think he's very good at basketball, but is there someone else that's interesting here? Suggs is not a great contract either, so I wouldn't even do that. I think this is the move. We just get off of Sabonis. Like we'll bring in just sick. We got Jimmy Butler for half a season, and he's probably gonna retire. But whatever. As long as we got off the Sabonis money. Fred VanVleet, I think we got it. No, he's just expiring. But I low-key just want to get rid of him. So we're gonna see what kind of. We could bring LeBron James in for one season. That'd be interesting. We bring in LeBron James. Well, what else do we got on the board? Because I'll do that. I'm just not giving up that pick. Nothing really, but fucking LeBron James. I will do this. Fred VanVleet in 2 seconds for LeBron James. You want to... They really want to pick here. But... we give you our 2028 pick. I'm not giving up a first here. Give you Fred VanVleet. You just got to give us John. Why is John Conchar got 2-star value for them? Or Derek Whitehead does too. So maybe we try to get. Do we have any firsts that aren't ours in the future? Not really. We're really going all in on LeBron James. Let's see though. Who will we'll give them Patrick Williams if they give us John Conchar. We'll give you all the seconds in the world. And we swap. We have a pick swap for 2028 then. I think both of these teams aren't going to be very good. I don't like that. It's kind of stupid. Like, I'd rather just give up our 2031 pick. Unprotected. It's kind of crazy, though. But we have to be good by then. I'm doing this for a guy who's going to retire. This is so stupid. I don't know what I'm doing here. So if not, y'all don't want Patrick Williams. Y'all want Malik Monk, perhaps? They really want one of our picks. I don't want to give up one of our picks. Last offer. We throw in one more second. No? Okay, then we're not doing that. Is Malik Monk also expiring? Maybe we could get something for him. He's got a player option, so like almost expiring. Let's see. What can we get for him? Because he's still a decent enough player. Like, I'm sure someone would want him. A streaky shooter. But he can get hot for sure. No one wants to give us anybody. He doesn't really have value. And none of these guys really are moving the needle for anything. The LeBron James trade is crazy. Well, Jimmy, can we flip Jimmy again? For LeBron James, maybe? I think he's... Well, he's not retired yet, but he will be very soon, I think, as well. We just have so many horrible contracts. This is like the worst roster I've ever touched so far, but I'm not even gonna make any other deals. Let's see, anyone want an extension? Not giving you an extension. Yeah, we're like completely overhauling this team. I don't even care. It's time. Like, they need a whole reset. The coaching staff, doctors, because they always be getting someone injured. Like, it sucks. They need something. They need me. Come save them. We're gonna end with probably one of the top picks in the draft. Hopefully. I know they were supposed to this year, but then they started winning, so. There we go. 15 wins going into April. Oh, 16 wins. 16 wins. We were historically bad. We don't want to look at any of that. We just want to see if we have any kings on any teams. Come on. Dylan Cartwell made the rookie team. Our guy Keaton Wagler didn't even make it. Put up about 16 a game with a steal in 48 games. That's good enough. Jimmy played like the exact same. Koulibaly shot it well and played very good defense, so I'm kind of intrigued to keep him around. Fred VanVleet was like actually unplayable. Carwell was also very, very bad. Well, Reno just is allergic to getting blocks. Christian Anderson everyone wants out. We might have to like relocate or something, which is fucked up. Draft will be nice with them. I just saw that. I don't know. Sorry, I don't know when you put that in there. With this team, you mean like this season or like in my video? So this season they're not looking too great. I'm gonna try to keep all these guys for one more year. Has to be done. Yeah, Jimmy was gonna retire there. Not yet. We just signed you, man. Allergic to blocks. No, it's bad. You're a 7-1 center, getting 0.2 blocks a game. That's, and I don't get it. Like, he gets enough rebounds. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what he's lacking. So I think we need a center. This team looks Butler, a young guy with really no offense, a center who can't rebound, a power forward who can't play or shoot when his job is to shoot. Like, the whole reason he got his contract is because he could space the floor, and he just kind of stopped. He had like one good season spacing the floor. This guy's gonna be good though. Keaton Wagler in the draft this year. I think he's gonna be nice, so that's what I picked up in the last season. And this point guard in the second round, hoping he could be something, but we'll see. Never accept any of those. Where did we drop to? We had the worst season. We got 4 and 5 in this draft, which honestly isn't bad at all. And then I think we have one more somewhere. Unless it was protected, so we got the next year's, if I'm right. So yeah, we have a fully unprotected Bulls pick because they won the lottery. So if there was no protection on that, we would have had the first pick too. But we have a unprotected 2028 Bulls pick, so something to be excited about. I'm gonna use all these picks, I think. Oliver Rio will be interesting. Taco Fall by. Yeah. Just like a really. Let's see, is he in the? He must be in here somewhere. Or is he in the draft for this season? Hold on. I'm actually not. Oh, okay, it's this guy. I have seen this guy. Is he in the draft? What? Maybe he's in this one. Let's take a look. Because he's the really tall Canadian guy. He's what? 7'7", 7'9", does it say? That's, yeah. It'll be interesting. Like, you think about it, you can get someone like that every year. Just like a team should have that just in case to like even have a chance to contest or stop Wemby at the rim. Like they might have to just throw a big guy contract just to sit there and like try to do his best. That game tonight was crazy. Wemby didn't shoot great, but he was still like doing everything. It was ridiculous. But they got to see Jalen Brunson at his finest. I just saw something that said everybody's better than Jalen Brunson until it's time to be better than Jalen Brunson. And honestly, I can hear that. I can understand that. Wait, hold on. What? Bruce Branch, Jordan Smith, Cameron Williams. Jordan Smith's probably gonna be pretty good. But this guy here, Tyron Stokes, is like he's got some very high upside. I think he'll be in not this draft, but the next one. He's gonna be very good. He's got like a LeBron frame almost, and he's gonna be playing in college, so we'll see a bit more next season. But wow, okay, so we have options here. I think we go with Stokes there, and then we have another pick. Who's this guy here? 7-2 from Duke. DeAndre Jordan ceiling. Maybe, oh, it hits this. Maybe Rio will be the anti-Wemby just by Sears head. Yeah, Chet. That was bad. That was really bad. He didn't want any of it either. He like I keep seeing interview clips and that with him, and he just like Wemby really has a problem against him. And he can't do anything against it, and he just wasn't aggressive enough either. Like he could have got some buckets, but he only shot 4 times in the closeout. It was bad. And yeah, Stokes is built like a lineman. I don't know what we should go here. I know I was just talking about how we don't have a center, but this guy's not like, I think I could trade down maybe for him. I know this guy is very solid defensively. I just don't think he ever really amounts to a whole lot offensively in the game. And I kind of have my 2 that I want to build around, who I selected last year with the Wagler. But I know this guy's very good too. We could just like, there's a difference between like drafting for fit and talent when you have a high pick, because it's like drafting for fit later on, I think, is a smarter idea. But if you're in the top 5, or even probably mostly like top 5, top 8, maybe, you want to draft the best player. So I know this guy can turn out to be very, very good. European, kind of a point guard, but they got almost a shooting guard here. And he always turns out to be very nice in this game. So we could go for him or the center. Maybe I'll make a big move here. I'll take this guy. See how much further the center falls down. Okay, he went to OKC. If we can pull off a trade with OKC here, I'll take him off your hands. He's got 3.5 star value. I'll give you both of my seconds. And hold on. I just got a team full of bad contracts and kind of awful players. They can't even take on Patrick Williams. So they won't be able to take on Keegan Murray. I don't think I can make it happen, no. No, we don't really have any guy under contract right now. Unless we just throw in picks. I'll give you our 2030. And the Zach LaVine trade exception, I guess. This is too much for him, I think. I think I'm gonna see what I can get in the second round with the center. Xavier Booker. I'm not very high on him. Daniel Jacobson. What's this? Ball snatching? Stretch 5, okay. Promising shot blocker and defender. Could develop into an all-star one day. Good potential. Is a defensive presence. He's 7'3", which we don't even have any of his stats here. I think I just go for it. Like at this point, let's just take a chance. And then this pick, I'm gonna try to, let's get a future second. So I keep that asset. And yeah, we come out with Tyron Stokes. Stefan Jokes. I'm not even gonna try to say that. And Daniel Jacobson. Malik Monk accepted his option. Of course he did. That's a lot of money. And the rest of these guys we're gonna bring back. And I guess we gotta pay Bilal Koulibaly or let him walk. So let's see. This guy's refusing to resign. So we might lose him. Even though I don't really care. He can't rebound. And I don't really want to bring Malik Monk back. Because if I'm going to bring in a 2, I need him to play defense. Because Wagler's... I'm questioning his defense at the NBA level. Like, he's tall, which is nice. But he's very... Like, he's got to put on some muscle. And he's like... He tries to play, but I think he'd just get outbodied by some of the bigger shooting guards. So... We're actually not going to extend anybody. I'm going to look to make some trades. Like, get Malik Monk off my team. I could get Jakob. I really don't want Jakob at all. So I'm just going to take... I'm going to take these 2 firsts from Detroit. So we're looking a lot younger, which is nice. Because this team, the Kings are in such a bad place right now. Because they have just a bunch of old and like talent that didn't turn out well or just they're at the end of their career. So it's tough. They really don't got a good development system there, I guess. Or they're just behind all the old stars who still need to play. So let's see what we can get for Keegan Murray. Flo Ware. That's good. Like, I think that's a center we could take, but we got to give up our first for that, so. We could get a first from Houston. Or bring in Nas Reed, or just get off the money. I don't know. I like this. I'm not going to give up that pick, and I don't want... I guess I got to take him on for money purposes. What if I give you someone else? Like... He would acquire 900k more than allowed. Okay. Well, he's got to go. Wasn't really a fan of him anyway. Just complaining. I don't want to give up a pick, though. Don't really have anyone else to get this deal done. We could throw in, okay, him and 2 second-round picks. We get Khalil Ware, who's, I think, much more intriguing as a prospect. Still young. Very athletic. Yeah, okay, that makes us a lot better already, I think. We hope this guy develops too. Try to get off Patrick Williams' money. I don't really want only picks. Like, I want a few players here. Ben Saraf. Herb. Herb's not just as bad of a contract, if we're being honest. Everyone wants a pick to get off of him, or yeah. Unless we want to take on Corey Kispert, who will shoot the ball. I mean, I don't think he's going to be getting any better, though. I don't think... Well, Patrick Williams is still only 25, which is crazy. Maybe we just keep Patrick Williams. He got 1 more year, but I definitely want to move on from Keegan Murray. I think we could get someone decent for him, so... Let's see here. Not really, honestly. We just gotta go out and fill out the roster. We have money, though. Like, they're gonna match whatever I throw at Wemby. Now, what if I went and got Giannis or something? Would that make sense? We don't really have. We're not gonna win, even if we had Giannis or Jokic or Mitchell, really. But I'd like give maybe like Keontae George would be something. Brandon Miller, they're all restricted. But does Giannis have an offer he really likes? Player option and no trade. I'm not doing all that for Giannis. I think maybe we just save our money. Let's offer Wemby a contract. And Jokic, yeah, he is actually not fully interested in any contract. We could get Jokic. Is it stupid to not try and get him? I think so. What did you think of that? He's gonna come to the Kings, I think. Okay. You get Jokic. And I gave Wemby a deal, so who else? Just Kyrie, maybe? We got them. Okay, hold on. We have no money. Okay. We want to bring Kyrie in. Keegan Murray's got to go for nothing. We still don't have enough money for him? Okay, no, we do. Wait. What? I just got robbed of Kyrie Irving. What? They like unselected him. So we got Jokic, which is a start. Let's see what else we can try to grab. I see RJ Barrett there. He's not getting any of my money. Can't afford him. Oh God. Okay, so now we got Jokic and a bunch of nothing. What if we tried to sign and trade Jokic? We get anything we like here. There's some good offers. Jordan Smith and Zion. Like maybe do we? Jokic is gonna be good for a few more years, but we are not gonna be good for a few more years. This dude looks like he can be very good though, and Zion's a good player when he's healthy. Am I thinking too hard into this? Maybe we just gotta keep him and just fill out the roster. Otherwise, I don't know. We can get Anthony Black. Is that really a game changer though? I don't think so. Probably not even gonna end up being a great contract. So when we had Davion Mitchell already, didn't really work out. So maybe just like a steady point guard like a Trey Jones. Okay, and then fill up the power forward position where we have nothing. I think John Collins could look interesting off of Jokic being his center. And Jordan Walsh, you want some money, man. I'll give it to you. John, okay. There's not a lot of options left, okay. Damn, I really wanted Kyrie. If we would have had Kyrie, we could have done something. Shooting guard. Give me Terrence Mann on a minimum. And we need one more power forward. I'll give Mamu a deal. And we just need one more guy. But no one here is good anymore. Tyler Kolek, if you take a minimum, you can hop on the squad. There we go. So Jokic actually got better. John Collins got better. Jordan Walsh jumped 3. Wagler jumped 2. Khalil Ware dropped 1. Patrick Williams jumped 1. Christian Anderson went up 4. Okay. We got something to look forward to, I guess. Spent a lot of time on that off season, but we're trying to get the job done here. Trying to get the job done. Starting lineup: Christian Anderson, Keaton Wagler, Patrick Williams, Jordan Walsh, Jokic, and yeah, okay, this is actually, yeah, what are we doing? Hold on, what are we doing? We gotta fix this up. We actually won our first game. Wagler putting up 27 in the first game of the season. Let's see how this team does, because we got a little more exciting, I think, for the past season. We're actually 7-5 right now. Jokic is doing Jokic things. Yeah, this dude was a steal. He might win Rookie of the Year. And our guy, he's putting up numbers. I'm glad I stuck with him. And this guy, too. Let's see how this ends up. Because it's not like we really got to do a whole lot. Who's hurt here? Christian Anderson's hurt. Fractured. He's out for the whole season. Wow. Okay. Well, I was going to say he was looking promising. Now he's out for the whole season. It's not good. Garland wins the Cup MVP. I've never seen that. Someone else is hurt too. Khalil Ware. A sore wrist. I can't believe he fractured his leg. At least, like, Trey Jones can play the starting point guard for now. Patrick Williams has to go. We're just he's in front of our talented young players. So if we can look to bring anyone in that can help us, like preferably if we can get a point guard out here. 2 point guards. Is that the move? I don't know. Like I try to trade for Marcus Sasser maybe. He's actually playing very good. The Suns would acquire 11 more than allowed, so we go. And we gotta give up someone else here, okay. I'd rather just give you Tyler Kolek. We gotta throw in a first. Give you a second. There we go. So we got Marcus Sasser, Keaton Wagler, Stokes, Walsh. Yeah, we got our man some minutes, which is important. You gotta get out there. He's gotta start starting for sure. Still not very good. I'm even thinking about. Well, we did not bring Koulibaly back, eh? I mean, I guess we didn't need to. I kind of forgot about him. Shit, where did he end up? And I bet he's actually kind of a high overall. Yeah, he jumped to an 87, man. I kind of just let him walk. He's playing so good. No. That's my mistake. I was too focused on landing Kyrie Irving. We didn't even get Kyrie Irving. Which it won't be the end of the world if we're like good enough team. We have Jokic, which should automatically make us a playoff team. No, someone's hurt. Jokic is hurt actually for 6-8 weeks. Not a good look here. Probably gonna have to make some moves at the deadline. Because I think we want to be better. So we're gonna try to. We have a bunch of picks now. We could make a trade to go out and push us over the top, maybe. Get us another star. We have young guys too. Let's see. Yeah, well, since Jokic went down, we've been awful, so that might be the key of this video here. I don't want to rush things, but we're not good. But now, if we want to like maximize the Jokic window, we gotta move. So let's see what magic I can work here. Is Tyrese Maxey a possibility? I don't know what we gotta give up. We gotta give up Royce O'Neal. We acquired way too much money. So maybe not, unless we go for someone a bit cheaper. Still acquired 20 mil more than allowed, so we gotta really work the margin here. I don't know. Is Keontae George possible? With 9 million. You give us. So Trey Jones, Royce O'Neal, and John Collins could land us Keontae George. We'll throw in this Pistons pick, this Bulls pick, and our lottery protected pick, and you give us a pick? Sure. That's a move we needed to make. Now we got Keontae George. Keaton Wagler's hurt too. Broke his leg. Damn. Everyone's getting hurt, but this is gonna hopefully hold us over for a bit. We gotta sign somebody now. I think we have two little players here. We have too many shooting guards now too. So maybe we try to flip that guy we just picked up. For anybody, come on. Jackson Hayes, J Huff, Jackson Richardson, Nurkic. Okay, I guess Luka Garza, because I think we could make him a 4. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Luka Garza's gonna play 4. So now it's, when healthy, this isn't a bad point guard rotation. And I hope these guys can end up turning out real good. So we can sign a small forward in free agency. Then maybe try to work one more trade in. You have no interest in signing a 10-day tomorrow for your last, no, last contract. Aaron Wiggins, hold on. I'll give him a minimum, and then we'll look to do one more trade here. Like, what could we really improve on here? Our power forward? Just see if there's a power forward realistically we can go out and get. It's not too expensive. That actually makes us better. I don't know if there's a lot of that. So the good ones make a lot of money. Unless there's, oh, we might have missed though. This guy looks good. If we can give up a bunch of picks for him, what do you think? Is that too much? But we're getting like a certified power forward. Let's see, do I have anything else? Okay, maybe good thing they didn't go through with that, because that might have been overkill. I take Keyshawn George if we can get rid of like Mamu, and we'll give you our 2032 pick and this Jazz pick. Bring in Keyshawn George. Okay, so we got Keontae and Keyshawn. Funny how that worked out. Stokes has to start. Jordan Walsh. Okay. I think healthy, this team's good. We just gotta see where this takes us. Let's see, can we do anything this season? That's the question. Even if we just snuck in the play-in, we have a chance at doing something. This is a talented roster, so it doesn't look like we're going to at this point. We're just dropping games. So we are the 11th seed. Gotta win these, though. Gotta win these. Yeah, we're not. I don't think we're doing anything this year. Damn. We're a 34-win team. Is everyone hurt or something? Or is this just a really garbage team? There, we won one. I don't know. Jokic missed a lot of time. Yeah, he only played half the games, which is tough. Marcus Sasser played good for us. Same with Keontae. Did the rotation just not fix itself, maybe? When, damn it. Okay, we kind of sold the bag. This dude ended up looking very good as well. But do we have any kings on any teams here? Doesn't look like it. There are no Tyrone Stokes and Stefan both made rookie teams. We did not make the playoffs. We did not sniff the playoffs. But we'll be back. We will be back. There we go. We got the first pick. Okay. And the fourth pick of our own. So now we can actually make something happen here. Oliver Rio. Oh, here he is. Okay. I don't know if you're still watching, but if he's here. He's in the 2028 class, I guess. So we get the first pick in the draft. There's a lot on the board here. This dude is #1 basically across the board with a Hall of Fame ceiling. It's a power forward. Can he shoot? He can do just about anything. But he has a low floor too. Or we take this guy. I think we gotta go with him, right? He's the #1 across the board. 6'10 with a 7'5 wingspan. Yeah, we're gonna snag him and then see who's still available at 4. But we got some offers. Let's just take a look. Nope, not liking any of that. So we got our power forward. We can move this to small forward. Maybe we just pick him up. Just again, we're taking best available when we can. Got 81 and a 76. Bring all these guys back. So right now, what do we need to fill the roster out? We need to get back, he'll be down here, I think, yep. Christian Anderson, we'll give him a small 2-year deal. And then we need a backup center. Zubac on a 2-year team option would go crazy. Or I guess we could bring back Kalel Ware. Shit. And Keyshawn George too. Give him a 2-year deal. Okay. Point guard rotation. Power forward rotation. That's a little much. One of these guys gotta go. Maybe we flip Keyshawn George, sign and trade for 2 firsts, I guess. We'll take that. And the filler guy for our small forward. Marcus Smart. He's not really gonna play, but let's work with what we can here. And Lou Dort on a minimum. That's the roster. Okay. Keenwalker jumps 6. Stokes jumps 5. This dude jumps 6. Marcus Smart drops. He jumped 2. Okay, we got a squad now. And I hope something happens. But I'm getting a little tired over here. And we still haven't done anything, so let's see. If we're not doing good with this squad, then I don't know what to say, because, well, maybe it'll just take a few years still. I don't know if the Rook looks good. Jokic is going crazy too. Christian Anderson's getting minutes again. Or I guess he's just getting his first minutes now. We have a deep team, but we gotta win. I'm tired of this. Darius Garland for Keontae. 28 or 25, yeah. I don't know. Not really gonna do that. And I'm just gonna get the CPU to do that. So that we actually get it, like, cause I don't know what happened at the end of the last season there. We just smoked these guys. Holy. We built a team here. We got really lucky with um, draft lottery luck, but we're still not even 500. So I gotta shut up till we're good. And I guess Keaton Wagler's probably gonna be coming off the bench now, right? He's still hurt. But I know he's gonna be good, but I mean, oh, I think my controller died. Yeah, okay, we're good now. But he's playing so good that we like gotta start him. So he might just be coming off the bench as like a energy guy, 6-man bucket getter kind of role. There we go. We're streaking up now. We need all these wins. Okay, Keaton Walker's back in the rotation. Maybe it's the coach. Like, if we don't actually go good here over the next week, I think I'm gonna fire him. If we lose one of these Cavs games, he's done. We're just okay. Yeah, no, he's done, man. Clearly, you're not the right fit for the job, so we're bringing this man. Hopefully, he can do something better with this squad. There we go. We put up 150 in his first game. Dominant. We're 3-1 since we traded for him. Or sorry, since we signed him. But yeah, we're looking a lot better. Are we though? Do we make a big time move here with one of our picks? Like, that would be the most Kings thing to do, but if we could go get like man, if we could get Anthony Edwards. Actually, let's do Taurus hamstring. Fuck. Dude's only got 3-star value. Okay. Give you Jokic. I'll give you everything. Just let me get Wemby. I don't see where we could really improve though. Like, maybe our point guard rotation doesn't have crazy defense, but unless we can make something work with Keontae, which is the question. Do we try to get Maxi? If there's a world where we can just give up everything we got for these picks are gonna be so valuable, so I don't even want to throw those in there. Maybe the 2029 Pistons, 2030 Hornets, 2033 Kings, and okay, we'll throw all those picks in. Holy shit, what did I do? Keontae George and 3 firsts for Jordan Walsh, or for Tyrese Maxey. Now I got Maxey. He's a real star. We got a real point guard now. Man can get buckets. It leaves us thinner at power forward. I need one in the meantime. So I'll give Dean Wade a deal. Let's just sim. That's gonna be our move. We made the move. We went and got Maxey. Let's see what we do now. I think that's the best player we could have got. There we go. We were 30. There we go. Okay. Let's go. We got Maxey. Cooking. Excited for this guy to get back too. Anyway, we just got Wagler pushed to the bench, which might be for the better. Because he can put the ball on the floor a little bit. He's not really known for that. Okay, yeah, let's see how this team does. We've at least clinched the play-in, which is huge. We should be. We've been really good. Been really, really good here. So let's see. Let's just finish the season really strong. We clinched the playoffs yet? No. We just need a couple more wins. That might have done it. There we go. The Sacramento Kings have returned to the playoffs. Let's go. We won 50 games. We still only finished as the 6th seed. Our guy here won Rookie of the Year. Got 2 triple doubles. Okay. Jokic made All NBA first team. See how everyone ended up doing. He's still out. Okay. But Maxey played very well for us. Wagler, okay, he played very good too. Dean Wade, I hate how he's in there. Well, we were winning games towards the end of the year. So let's see how we do against. So we finished the 5th seed. And we sweep. We sweep. Okay. Not gonna change anything up. We got gentlemen swept in round 2. Okay, it's gonna be tough to beat the Spurs, obviously. Damn, okay. We really turned it around there. So I'm happy about that. I actually made the playoffs for the first time, but we're not done there. I'm probably gonna take a little break. I might come back later on. Tonight, not tonight, tomorrow for sure. Anyways, yeah, keep a